I guess the rumors were true. Teddy Bridgewater was traded to the New Orleans Saints, and it looks like Teddy Bridgewater will be the successor of Drew Brees. Now, when it comes to Bridgewater, first round pick in 2014, last pick of the draft, similar to Lamar Jackson. And when it comes to Bridgewater, I'm not a huge fan, but he's a average starting NFL quarterback in this league so far. And when it comes to it and all, I definitely think that the fact that he hasn't played in 2 years, or at least a regular season game in 2 years, is the fact that the Vikings did not want him to be the franchise quarterback. And when it comes to the New York Jets, I definitely look at this as a good sign. Sure, Teddy Bridgewater might be better than Sam Darnold right now, but Sam Darnold's progression right now, if he is doing this well where they want to get rid of Bridgewater, then that's a good sign. It shows that he's producing. A lot of people said he was the most pro-ready quarterback, but pro-ready just means that essentially, he's going to fit into the professional game the quickest of all the quarterbacks, but it didn't mean that he was going to go and right into the gate. A lot of people thought that he would sit for a couple of weeks, but it looks like he's going to start week 1, definitely over Josh McCown. And when it comes to the Saints' perspective, you need a successor to Drew Brees. Obviously, Drew Brees won't play forever. I mean, when it comes to the whole Brady thing, I thought it was a mistake for them to get rid of Garoppolo and all of that. And so when it comes to Bridgewater, I definitely think that this was a good sign for the Jets. Maybe not necessarily a good trade because we don't know what they got results of it. And Bridgewater's still, pretty darn good. I guess I prefer to have that great quarterback depth because I look at some of the best teams in the league. A lot of them had good quarterback depth. So when it comes to it, like New England, obviously they reached the Super Bowl last season, and they had Jacoby Brissett and Jimmy Garoppolo, who started for 2 other teams that season in the 2017 season. And then obviously Nick Foles with Carson Wentz out. Nick Foles won that Super Bowl for them. Obviously much well-deserved Super Bowl MVP. Now, when it comes to Eric Decker, he has retired from the NFL, and obviously, I guess history repeats itself. Reggie Wayne did the exact same thing when he signed with the New England Patriots late in the offseason of 2015, I want to say. And when it comes to Dez Bryant looks like he is not going to sign with a team until late 2018 season, which is an interesting move. Obviously, putting a wide receiver into any core that late in the season is always a little bit risky. It's a lot easier to put in a defensive player or an offensive lineman or something. But when it comes to a wide receiver position, there's a lot to learn right there, especially just because offensive games, they do so much stuff. But usually it depends on the offense and all of that. Now, when it comes to Brett Hundley, he was traded to the Seattle Seahawks, which I definitely thought was a good move by Seattle right here. Definitely look at Hundley as a quarterback that can definitely play some games. I mean, he has some ability there. Now, the Packers weren't really sold on him, so there is a little bit of a question there because, the Packers know what they're doing when it comes to quarterbacks, and the fact that they want to get rid of them, and you probably don't want Matt Flynn 2.0, but when it comes to Hundley, it's a good move. And also, if Russell Wilson goes down, and Russell Wilson right now is their team, essentially, at least on offense, he's their team, that they're going to have a quarterback there that can at least help them win games right there. But that's all I got. What do you guys have to say? Leave your comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.